Ladies and gentlemen, this is Revenge of the Fallen Voyager class Demolishor, or Scavenger. This same guy kind of went by several names in that film, and it's unclear as to which version of the character is which. Who was the one in Shanghai? Was it Demolishor or was it Scavenger? Who was the one who combined with the other Constructicons to make Devastator? Was it Demolishor or was it Scavenger? What colour is Demolishor meant to be? Is he red and white or is he white and red? Who knows at this point? Anyway, point being, there's several versions of this guy that exist in that film, and you're not really meant to know which is which. And plus, the colour of the toy doesn't match up with the colour in the film, and it's all a complete mess. This is Demolishor, everybody. This is a non-accurate Demolishor, primarily from all of the tie-in material, and like 3 minutes at the start of the film before he got shot in the face by Optimus Prime. He turns into a big digger. I don't know the specific name of it. Listen to those ratchet joints. So ASMR this. Hang on. What else is there to talk about? There's a Decepticon symbol there. Voice work for me. Purple windows on the canopy thing there, whatever. You got the Mechalive stuff from Revenge of the Fallen. This is where you move stuff and you can see gears moving. So if we do those ratchet stuff, well, you can see all of that turning. Just like that. Fun! Yeah, it's a decent vehicle mode on the whole. The tyres unfortunately don't move, but they do something interesting in the transformation sequence, so we'll touch them out a little bit. Kind of doesn't know what to do with these bits. They are just connecting pieces for the tyres, so that's a little bit of a shame, but overall it is a decent looking vehicle mode. So let's get on to this crazy ass transformation, because if you remember what Demolishor looks like in robot mode, he's a thing. He's a Wheelbot and he's a thing, and let's do it. Let's get there. So first thing you want to be doing is coming to rubber tyres. Really nice rubber, by the way, and really nicely sculpted. Oh yeah, peekaboo head on the bottom there. Right, detach them from pegs, which just slot into some little holes there. They don't really push in anyway, so they probably already are detached. But do so and just unclip them from ports on the bottom there. And just leave them, leave him like that. For just a mo. We're going to come to the sides of the digger here and unclip them like that, and just keep them fanned out. We're going to come to the digger itself and split that, and just spread everything. We're going to flip him over so we are looking at that noggin, and we're going to bring a tyre of your choice, doesn't matter which. We're just going to bring it down, and then there's a lot of ratchets in this, and a lot of independently working stuff that if you don't, have a firm grasp on it, then it'll all start moving together. But you want to be moving this on its own round about 180, then coming up here, taking this and rotating it so that the tyre is on the inside and directly above the head like that. Except before we do that, keep it out and then take this panel, clamps it in on itself just like that, and now we can have this. And if you haven't already, bring that bit round like that and then plug it in to the tyre. That's not feeling like it wants to go. No, don't spin that round, keep that like that and plug it in like that. That feels better. Then we're just going to bring the arms like that. We're going to bring this and rotate it like that. Straighten the arms as you do for clearance sake. Just have that done like that and bring that panel at an angle. Second verse, same as the first. Make sure you've got a good hold on his head there so you can independently turn those ratchets, otherwise you'll bring the entire thing with it. Straighten out the arm like that. Keep that like that. But then try and rotate that without knocking your light set up. Bring that panel like that. I know we're rushing through it, but there's not a lot to this guy really. Just take this tyre, same as we did on the top of the figure, spin that around like that, have it like that. Keep the grey bit on the inside so it all plugs in together neatly, and then we're going to cover the interesting bit of this figure, and I do actually really like this. Take the tyres, push them like that. That is actually really clever engineering, and I really like that. Same thing, like so. That's the best thing about this figure. Easily. And that is good old Demolishor, fully transformed into his Wheelbot mode, and it's a shocking design, isn't it? Let's be honest. it's so weird. It's so weird. How do you talk about this conventionally as a Transformer? He won't even stand up on his own. Watch. See? He doesn't stand up. He doesn't do anything. He's a shelf piece. He's a display item. He's not a figure. You know, he's got a little bit of articulation, which we might as well cover now. It's that. You've got a 360-degree ratchet there and what is approximating to be the shoulder. And then you've got other ratchets there. And then you've got the gear system there at what is meant to be like the elbow, and then you've got a moving thing there, and then arguably, and this, I know this, none of it's in focus, but you've also got like a pin joint there, but I wouldn't wiggle that because you'll probably snap that off. So really, that's kind of it. You could like swap the positions of these ties if you like, but whatever. He hasn't got any head articulation. He's a... Yeah, but he is good for detail, though. I will give him that. You know, a nice little bit of engineering for the wheels and detail on these shoulders primarily. You've got some nice gold highlights going on there, some nice sculpting. It's lovely. And if we have a good look at that head, as best we can, that's good detailing as well, to its credit. And plus light piping! Good old light piping. Which you won't be able to tell with this light, will you? Because I've not thought this through. It's at a bit of a weird angle, so we're going to struggle to see it. But yeah, there you go. That's his light piping. It's decent. It's decent when you have it like that. You know, but that's good. I am rushing through this review because my camera has alerted me it's about to die. Hey, we got him standing, folks. Look at that. Look how rubbish he is. Well, as we've got him standing and we've covered articulation and detail and everything, all that's left to do is the size comparison. So, there's one Demolisher, and there's another Demolisher, and you've got 3 Demolishers together. 2 of them are deluxe, one of them is Voyager, one of these things is not like the other one, and... yeah, they're not that different in terms of scale, really, are they? And it's completely inaccurate because this guy's meant to be Mammoth. He's meant to be just a hair shorter than Devastator, arguably. But there you go, there's 3 Demolishers over the years. The OG Demolisher and him. And the Energon version of him, of course. You've got his best buddy Sideways here, who is paired with Demolisher and a lot of the ancillary material, and they were both the Shanghai Decepticons. Cool, scale completely not accurate at all in the slightest, but whatever, there you go, that's them. Here's Demolisher next to his murderer, Optimus Prime. I've chosen the Studio Series version because that's sort of the best scale, but we'll compare something in just a second which is a bit more of an accurate scale. This guy, this is the Dark of the Moon, like Commander class Optimus from the Cyberverse, little Legends thingies. That's a better scale. That's an accurate scale. And then there we go. This is the usual comparison. Here's Mysterio. Yeah. Cool. Whatever. So in conclusion, Demolisher's weird. Not a conventional Transformer by any means. Again, to its credit, the wheels and how they form is actually really interesting. And I have to give the figure like a clap and a half for that. But otherwise, skip him. Because there's nothing here, to be honest. This whole iteration of Demolisher, this whole concept is absolutely bizarre. And I know there's a Studio Series version that's out there, and I don't know if it's any better. I just know that it can combine with the others to make Devastator, and this guy can't. So I suppose in that regards, the new version is better, if you want that extra playability. But otherwise, you're not missing out on much by not having this guy. It's weird. He's weird and you can't do anything with him and whatever. Spend your money on better things. That said, I do have a little bit of nostalgia for this guy because he was actually the first Revenge of the Fallen figure I ever got. So he's not worth it. It's not worth it, guys. Just spend your money on other things. That's Demolishor, everybody. Thanks for stopping by and checking out this video. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and share it around to help out the channel. And if you want a good laugh, there's an equally funny Bumblebee review somewhere, probably in the top corner. Yeah, that's Demolishor. Until the next time, see you all later.